So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game.
Hi bro, hi.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set.
Bro, ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത് കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ?
We have already started here. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a fine interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
അമർ ബ്രോ, ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത് കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ?
He could be in
ആ,
here.
ഓക്കെ. ഇന്ന് അവൻ കളിക്കാൻ വരുന്നുണ്ടോ ബ്രോയുടെ ഫ്രണ്ട്?
That is pretty much the end of that.
എന്റെ നെറ്റ് കുറച്ച് ഷോക്കാണ്, എന്നാലും കുഴപ്പമില്ല, കളിച്ചു നോക്കാം.
But they've got it again. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It's Morientes! Morientes! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't
ഓ, ലൈവിലെന്നോ? ഞാൻ 2 പ്രാവശ്യം ലൈവ് ഇട്ട് ബ്രോ, കട്ടായി പോയി. ഇവിടെ കറണ്ട് പോയി, പവർ സപ്ലൈ പോയി, അപ്പൊ നെറ്റ് പോയി. ഇവിടെ മഴയും ഇടിയാണ്. ഈവൻ ഈ എല്ലാ ദിവസവും ഇപ്പൊ ഇടി, നല്ല മഴ കുറവാണെങ്കിൽ ഇടിയും മിന്നലും നന്നായിട്ട്, തണ്ടറും ലൈറ്റ്നിങ്ങും. ഇപ്പൊ ഒരാഴ്ചയായിട്ട് ഇപ്പൊ അങ്ങനെ.
Sneijder with the short one. Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Seedorf.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the pass is intercepted.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Al Nassr take the lead.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Stoichkov, pops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Stoichkov. Al Nassr leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score.
ഇന്നോട്ട് ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ച് തുടങ്ങി ഗൈസ്. പിന്നെ 6 കളിച്ച് കയറണം. കുറേ നാളായി ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ച് കളിച്ചിട്ട്. ഐ തിങ്ക് ഒരു ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് 6 മാസമായി കാണും. After 6 months, I'm playing division matches.
Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Al Nassr come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Al Nassr carrying a one-goal lead. Rice. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's taking no chances there. That'll be a throw. And here's Bellingham. Caught offside that time. Still just a single goal between the sides. Argentina finding their passes.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Stoichkov. So we've reached the hour mark. Morientes. Looking for options for movement. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tries a shot! It's a loose ball, and it's pulled back.
Argentina showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they could...
Bellingham! Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 9, Morientes.
We have got changes here
Number
from both
10,
sides, in fact.
Sneijder. Number 7, Bellingham. Number 2, Seedorf. Coming on the field.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Number 27, Bayern. Number 21.
Now it's Mbappe.
Messi. Number 26.
Oh, it's come loose.
Substitution in progress.
Argentina needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's looking to set free a runner. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Now it's Mbappe. No luck with that dink over the top.
Al Nassr can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And it's Bojan. Oh, good ball, and Torres!
2 added minutes.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Fernando Torres has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget.
And that will be the final act. Al Nassr have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved
Hi Vinshade, hi.
of leads. Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award,
Please
and
be
there
reminded
is
that
very
drinking
little
is
room
only
for
allowed
argument.
in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much
Have
for
you
your
look back on the
cooperation.
game then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you.
സാർ പോയാ എടാ ജോയിൻ ചെയ് ഞാൻ റൂമിടാ അവിടെ ഉണ്ടാ എടാ ഇൻഷാദ് അവിടെ ഉണ്ടാ കളിക്കാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് മറ്റടുത്ത് പരിപാടി കളിക്കാൻ അവന്റെ നെറ്റ് കുറച്ച് സീനാണ് എന്നാലും കുഴപ്പമില്ല നോക്കാം അയ്യോ ഞാൻ നിന്റെ സ്കോഡ് നോക്കിയില്ല
Picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And we're underway. Now it's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball, and the flag has stayed down. And it's Guardiola. And now the hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Adams can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a sharp pass.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's looking for the runner here. Isak. And he's managed to get rid. Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence.
Shit.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's had a hit! That is outstanding! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Baresi cuts out the pass. No, that's been intercepted. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for the run. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Ketrauda gets good distance on it.
ഇവിടെ അജോൺ നെക്സ്റ്റ് കയറിക്കാം. ഞാൻ ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ച് കളിക്കാൻ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യുമായിരുന്നു. കളിക്കാം.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Davids! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Defending was strong and firm. That looks a good ball through. He has found the way, shapes to shoot! Sticks it away!
Okay.
Manchester United are back on level terms. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement. And there's the end of the first half. Manchester United head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So your views on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we are already promptly back underway. Haaland. It's a pretty loose pass. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
നെറ്റ് സീനാണ്. ഇതെന്റെ നെറ്റാണോ അവന്റെ നെറ്റാണോ തേങ്ങ? എടാ നീ കയറ്, അജ്മനെ കയറ്. ഓക്കെ കറണ്ടൊക്കെ വന്നിട്ട് വാ. അത് നൈസ് ഗോളായിരുന്നു. ഹാലൻഡിന്റെ കേൾ എങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു? എന്റെ ഗൈസ് മെമ്പർഷിപ്പ് എടുക്കാത്തവരെ കൊണ്ട് മെമ്പർഷിപ്പ് എടുക്കാൻ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യും, പറ്റുന്നവർ എടുത്താൽ മതി, ഇല്ലാതെ കുഴപ്പമൊന്നുമില്ല.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Azar. Cole. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso takes control of it, and he's on the... And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. Azar. That is a great ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's had it taken off him. Xabi Alonso. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Chouameni. Cole. Oh, that's a key interception. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Rummenigge. Oh, Red, nice interception. And they've got Reed. Chouameni. And it's Azar. Azar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Chouameni gathers from the goal kick.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Stoichkov. Oh, good-looking ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckenbauer. That's really well manoeuvred. And De Bruyne! Oh, he's in for the pieces! Sticks it away! getting better and better.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. And it's half-time here. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Put any litter in the bins
Manchester
provided.
United in
Thank you for
control
your
at half-time,
cooperation.
2-0.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway. Son Heung-min. Some really good ball movement. Had a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And he cuts out the supply. Works it forward. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rummenigge. Stoichkov. Cafu. Cafu is there, and he can get that. Alonso! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And here's the chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in plenty of space here. He's got a side of goal. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Rummenigge. Son Heung-min. Now it's Hazard. Son Heung-min. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Fernando Torres. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Berbatov.
He's having a go! Holland, he rises! Oh, the ball, and it's come back out to him. And he can clear it away. Oh, that's a fine interception. Griezmann. Some resolute defending there. Looking here to chip it through. Berbatov! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Manchester United were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Luis Suarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, it's a decent hit! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
അർസലെ ഹായ്ഡാ ഹായ് ഹായ് കളിക്കാം ഇത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് അടുത്ത് കയറി കേട്ടോ.
On the field, number 7, De Bruyne.
Well, there is some activity. activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Added minutes has been indicated.
That's good running with the ball. And here's Suarez. Rice cuts out the pass. Haaland. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, that's well seen too. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the
Arsene ഉണ്ടോ? നീ അവിടെ ഉണ്ടോ?
importance.
Are you there, Arsene? അവിടെ ഇല്ലേ? ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എസ് പറ, അതൊക്കെ കയറ്റാം.
Hello,
Well,
welcome
and-
one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere
എന്തായാലും
dramatic. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. Pedri. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh no, what has happened here?
എടാ അത് നെറ്റ് പോയതാടാ, എന്റെ സ്റ്റക്കായി പോടാ. എടാ നീ അത് ഗോൾ അടിച്ചല്ലോടാ.
Manchester United really
ഞാനത് സ്റ്റക്കായി പോയി അവിടെ.
trouble
ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്യാൻ
there.
പറ്റിയില്ല, നെറ്റ്
To
സ്റ്റക്കായി
cope
പോയി.
with a formidable press.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, he has stuck it into his own.
അത് നീ പകരം തന്നാ എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി.
I've been there
Okay,
myself.
അത് മാന്യത.
That's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Pedri. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Iwobi. Interesting ball. Torres. Pedri. Now it's Keane, and here's Rashford. That's tidy. Rashford! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Stoichkov can get it clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lucas Vasquez. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Pass miss poda, pass miss.
And it's Iwobi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's heaved it away. There's the whistle for half.
കേളി ചെയ്താൽ മതിയായിരുന്നു. ഒരിക്കലും കേളുണ്ടായാൽ ഗോൾ അടിച്ചേനെ.
Come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Manchester United come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And here's Rashford. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's a nice ball. Nouri. Passing is crisp and sharp. And they've got rid. That's a shade optimistic.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they... Oh, shooting chance!
ഇത്ര സ്റ്റക്കാവണേ.
Gets it away! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Marcus Rashford.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Has a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant...
സ്റ്റക്കായി പോടാ, സ്റ്റക്കായി പോയി ഒരു ഗോളായനെ.
Properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cleared away. There's a searching pass. And he's there to clear it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's found some space here. And that's not going to reach. Pedri. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Rice kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's played forward.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And they can counter here. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
Hey bro.
This pitch is go for
Hey bro, hi hi.
De Bruyne. Number 18. Stoichkov.
And he's managed to
Number
gift it back.
23, Rodri. Coming on the field.
Berbatov.
Number 13. Johan Cruyff.
That is a
Number
brilliant
15,
interception.
Mbappe. Number 6. Pep Guardiola.
You wonder
In the
if that's it
stuck-ആയി
now.
പോണ
Well,
മോനെ.
there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Mbappe! And a terrific...
ഹസൻ നിന്നെ നേരത്തെ വിളിച്ചു, പെട്ടെന്ന് ജോയിൻ ചെയ്ത്. നീ എവിടെയായിരുന്നു? ഞാൻ നിന്നെ വിളിച്ച് വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്തായിരുന്നു.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Tries to get it clear. Struck first time. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Rice brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Iwobi. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Security staff.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 41. Rice. Number 19.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Joshua Kimmich. Number 9. Dixon. Substitution in progress.
Hertrauda. And here's Suarez.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Works it forward.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pedri. Iwobi. Now Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's it for the first half of extra time.
And this is a quick reminder to let you
Yeah,
know
it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Well, we are already up and running again. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Brilliantly cut out. Pedri. Mbappe. Played into space out wide. Goalkeeper's ball. That's a good ball out wide. And he was quick to react. And he's intervened well there.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that is it. The referee has seen it
ഹസൻ അവിടെ ഉണ്ടോ?
So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better.
ഹസൻ അവിടെ ഉണ്ടോ? Arsale, are you there? കുറെ നേരം വിളിക്കുവാണ്. ഇനി നീ വന്നിട്ട് വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യും. ചുമ്മാ വന്നിട്ട് ചുമ്മാ മെസ്സേജ് ഇട്ടിട്ട് നെക്സ്റ്റ് നെക്സ്റ്റ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല. ഹായ് ഗെയിമിംഗ് കമർ ബ്രോ. അർസലെ നിന്നെ 3-4 വട്ടം വിളിച്ചു കേട്ടോ. നീ ഇവിടെ ഇരുന്നിട്ട് ചുമ്മാ എവിടെയും മെസ്സേജ് ഇട്ടിട്ട് എവിടെയും പോയിട്ട് കളിക്കാൻ പറഞ്ഞ കാര്യമില്ല. എത്ര വട്ടം വിളിച്ചു? നീ ലൈവ് എടുത്ത് നോക്ക്, ബാക്കിലോട്ട് അടിച്ചു നോക്ക്. എവിടെയെങ്കിലും പോയി നോക്കിക്കൊണ്ടിരുന്നിട്ട് ഐ കോൾ യു മൾട്ടിപ്പിൾ ടൈം അർസൽ ബ്രോ, ബട്ട് യു ആർ നോട്ട് ഹിയർ.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Keane. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, great play! Pedri.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's got the shot away!
അതെന്ത് ഗോളാടാ, അതെന്ത് ഗോളാടാ, ദേഹത്തെ തട്ടി അകത്തിയല്ലേ.
Manchester United take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Brilliantly cut out. Pedri. Now it's Maradona. And it's Guardiola. That pass has been well intercepted. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Maradona floated through. Keeper's ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's having a go! What a save by Seaman! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And he thumps it clear. And he's had it nicked away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pedri. It will be. Oh, that is a nice touch. No way he was going to let him past. Rice defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He won't be happy with that one. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Some first half thoughts?
Manchester United clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Here we go again then.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Maradona, and he's picked out the run, and he's running. Luis Suarez! And it's pulled back.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
No way through there. Oh, and he's through the middle. Pedri. Now it's Rashford. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Real chance here. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That has been cut short. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
1,898.
Thinks one through. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football.
Fires from distance. It will be.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Rashford. And he's there to belt it away. Taken back almost at once. Schwalmeri.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Copa 1 versus 1, bro. Supreme Pro, can we play 1 versus 1?
He has found the way through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Thank you, Sanjay, bro.
Keane. That's a nicely measured pass.
1 versus 1 versus.
And it's Fernando Torres. The final.
Next. Supreme Bro, can we play 1 versus 1? Co-op? Anyone want interest to play co-op? Okay, so can you wait some time? Then we can play 1 versus 1. Okay.
Pep Guardiola. Number 41.
Yeah, next Sanjay Bro, then Supreme Bro.
I think we're just about done here.
Number 10.
And he was quick to react.
Number 18.
Manchester United certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Joshua Kimmich.
Now it's Keane. Rashford. Iwobi. He's found a way through. And that was very necessary.
Ping me your user ID. Supreme and Sanjay Bro, please mention your user ID in the chat. Okay.
Now at last they can
Supreme Bro, hope you understand my English. Okay.
bitten to the quick, but they have
Supreme Bro, can we play 1 versus 1?
What a
Okay.
ride.
Please take.
Gorka FC. Okay. ഫസ്റ്റ് സുപ്രീം ദെൻ സഞ്ജയ്. എടാ സഞ്ജയ്, സുപ്രീം കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യേ. സുപ്രീം ആവും നിനക്ക് മുന്നേ വന്ന്, അതുകൊണ്ടാ. സഞ്ജയ് ആടിയാ സുപ്രീം കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് നീ ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യ്. ഇവിടെ ഫ്രണ്ട്സെ കൊണ്ട് ഒന്ന് ഷെയർ ചെയ്യടാ. സഞ്ജയ് സുപ്രീം പ്ലീസ് ഷെയർ മൈ ചാനൽ ടു ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്. എടാ സഞ്ജയ് മലയാളിയല്ലേ, ഒന്ന് ഫ്രണ്ട്സൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ഷെയർ ചെയ്ത് സബ് അടിപ്പിക്കണം അവനെ. താങ്ക് യുടാ, താങ്ക് യു. ज्वाइन करो सुप्रीम ब्रो, ज्वाइन करो. സുപ്രീം ഓ സഞ്ജയ് ആരെങ്കിലും ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യ്. ഐ എം വെയിറ്റിംഗ് ഫോർ യു ഗൈസ്. അജ്മൽ, എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി, നീ കളിച്ച പണ്ട മനസ്സിലായി. നിന്റെ നെറ്റ് സീനാന്ന് എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി. കുഴപ്പമില്ല, നീ നെറ്റൊക്കെ സെറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് വാ. നീ ഇങ്ങനെ അല്ലല്ലോ കളിക്കുന്നത്, നീ കുറച്ച് അടിപൊളിയായിട്ട് കളിക്കുന്നതല്ലേ. എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി, എന്തോ നിന്റെ സൈഡ് എന്തോ നെറ്റ് ഇഷ്യൂ ഉണ്ടെന്ന് എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി. കുഴപ്പമില്ല, സീനില്ല. ഹൂ ഈസ് ഷെയ്മസ് ബ്രോ? ആരാണ് ഷെയ്മസ്? ആരാണ്? ഗ്രൂപ്പ് മാച്ച് ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യുന്ന മുന്നേ ഒന്ന് നിങ്ങളെ യൂസർ ഐ ഡി ഒന്ന് മെൻഷൻ ചെയ്യണേ ചാറ്റിൽ. പ്ലീസ് മെൻഷൻ യുവർ യൂസർ ഐ ഡി ഇൻ ദ ചാറ്റ് ഫസ്റ്റ്. എടാ സഞ്ജയ്, നീയാണോ? എടാ ഗ്രേറ്റ് വൈറ്റ് ബ്രോ, ക്യാൻ യു വെയിറ്റ് സം ടൈം? ആക്ച്വലി സമ്മൺ ജോയിൻ ബിഫോർ യു. എടാ ഞാൻ ഈ കളി കളിക്കട്ടെ ഇവനുമായിട്ട്? എടാ സഞ്ജയ്, ഓൾറെഡി ജോയിൻ ചെയ്ത് പോയില്ലേ? അപ്പൊ സഞ്ജയ് അടുത്ത് ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യ്. ഓക്കെ ആണോ? നീ ഓക്കെ പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മൾ കളിക്കാം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇവനും സഞ്ജയ് കയറിയാ. ഇതാരാണ്? ഷെയ്മസ് ആരാ? അപ്പോ ഷെയ്മസ് ഇവനല്ലേ? ഗ്രേറ്റ് വൈറ്റ് ബ്രോ, ക്യാൻ യു വെയിറ്റ് സം ടൈം? ആക്ച്വലി സഞ്ജയ് ആൻഡ് one more other guy. Who is that? Supreme. Okay. Those two guys are joined before you. That's why. I, I will add you next match. Okay. Guys, please. Next, bro. Next. After one game, I will add you. Sheamus. Okay. Bro, please. Are you from India or outside India, bro? Please share to your friends, bro. If you can, please share my channel to your friends to support. Okay. Sheamus, bro. You are a Sheamus fan, huh? WWE Raw Sheamus. Yeah, Supreme bro. Yeah. I waited for you, but you not joined. So after Sanjay, you can join with me. Okay. Then after Sheamus. Next Supreme, then Sheamus. Sheamus bro, before you join the Sanjay and Supreme. So next match with Supreme, then Sanjay. Sorry, Sheamus bro. Okay. Supreme, you can join next match.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
ഗ്രൂപ്പുണ്ട്, എൻ്റെ ഗ്രൂപ്പിലുണ്ട്, വാട്സാപ്പിൻ്റെ ചാനലിലുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ ഹോം പേജിനകത്ത് മെൻഷൻ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്, അതിൽ ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യേ. മലയാളികളൊക്കെ ഉള്ളതാണ്. എൻ്റെ ഗ്രൂപ്പിലുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ ലിങ്ക് ഇവിടെ പിങ് ചെയ്യാം. ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്, ഞാൻ വാട്സാപ്പ് ഗ്രൂപ്പിൻ്റെ ലിങ്ക് പിങ് ചെയ്യാം. നിങ്ങൾ അതിൽ ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യാം. മലയാളികളാണ് ഫുള്ള്. wait, just 5 minutes, bro. You can wait, bro. Just 5 minutes. This play will end this 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, you can join them.
And that's aimed into the middle. That has been knocked clear.
Now, Sanjay, this is the WhatsApp group. I'll join. Guys, please join the WhatsApp group.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use
Then
it.
join tomorrow.
Messi goes
Hope you are busy work. So join tomorrow.
finish. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Spread out to the left. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Luis Suarez!
Oh man.
It's in! That is lovely. Finished with amazing
Nice dribble, nice
expertise.
dribble.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's a great chance! In for the pieces!
അയ്യേ
There!
ഫോർമേഷൻ മാറ്റേണ്ടതായിരുന്നു.
Again, in double quick time! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether
But
you're a
it's a
striker
guy.
or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come.
It's Luis Suarez!
അവൻ്റെ സ്റ്റക്കായി പോടാ.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Now it's Xabi Alonso. De Paul. Oh, shooting chance!
എന്താണ് എൻ്റെ സ്റ്റക്കായി
He
പോയോടെ
wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
So, third corner of the game. It's skewed away. Now it's Messi. Now who's going to be first to this? Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
സ്റ്റക്കായി പോയി ഗൈസ് അവിടെ വെച്ചിട്ട്.
Kunde. Costa Corta. De Paul.
ആ സ്റ്റക്കായി പോടാ.
Xabi Alonso. And he's intervened well there. Oh,
ഇവിടെ എൻ്റെ
that's
സ്റ്റക്കായി
fabulous.
പോടാ.
And the shots!
ആ സ്റ്റക്കായി പോയി.
Oh, rampant! A
Stuck in it,
quite
stuck.
incredible spell. They are flying. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
Kawasaki Frontale find a position of real strength now. Luis Suarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That has been cut short.
There will be 3
It's
minutes
not gone
at a time.
സ്റ്റക്കായി
Passing
പോയി.
is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. Beckenbauer with the clearance. And we've reached half-time.
ആ സ്റ്റക്കായി
So
പോയി.
you hear the chants of easy.
എനിക്കൊന്നും അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല അവിടെ. 2 കളി സ്റ്റക്കായി.
Entirely justified. 3-0 after
അവിടെ സഞ്ജയ് ഒന്നുകൂടെ
45
കളിക്കാമേ.
minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break. And the second half gets underway.
Manchester United now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
എന്താണ് സ്റ്റക്കായി പോണ എനിക്ക്?
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well timed, excellent interception. That's a good ball played into space.
എടാ
Torres
സ്റ്റക്കായി പോയി.
finds himself offside.
ഷോട്ട് പോലും പാസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Costa Curta. Xavi Alonso. Nice sequence of passes this. Rummenigge. Decent hit!
എന്താണ് എനിക്ക് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. നെക്സ്റ്റ് കളിക്കാടാ.
The very best out of
ഞാൻ
the
ഫോർഫിറ്റ്
keeper.
അടിച്ചാലോ ഫുൾ സ്റ്റക്ക് മൂവ് ചെയ്യാനില്ല. പുള്ളിക്കാരൻ ഓടുന്നില്ല.
Decision is fatal.
Kawasaki Frontale get their fourth corner. Messi with the short one. Now it's and he'll shoot here.
എന്താണ് ഫുൾ സ്റ്റക്ക്?
Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Luis Suarez. He could be. Can he finish? He's got a goal.
അതായത് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല.
It is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 22.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Number 10.
Kawasaki Frontale are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Berbatov. Xavi Alonso. Oh, and he's through the middle. He is through here. To Paul! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
He'll be irritated.
എടാ ഞാൻ ഫോർഫിറ്റ് അടിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല.
Spring into life as he made his run.
Stoichkov. Number 6.
എൻ്റെ ഫുൾ സ്റ്റക്ക്.
Coming on the field.
ചുമ്മാ നീ അത് ഗോൾ അടിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കുവാണ്.
Mbappe. Number 23.
എനിക്ക് നെറ്റ് സ്റ്റക്കായി പോയിട്ടത്. നീ ലൈവ് എടുത്ത് നോക്ക്. എനിക്കൊന്നും കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല. ചുമ്മാ വെറുതെ നീ ചറപറ ഗോൾ അടിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ് സഞ്ജയ്. എടാ എൻ്റെ നെറ്റ് കട്ടായി. ചുമ്മാ സ്റ്റക്ക് അടിക്കുവാണ്. അതാണ് ഞാൻ സ്റ്റോപ്പ് അടിച്ചത്. ചുമ്മാ നീ മാത്രം ഗോൾ അടിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കുക. എനിക്കൊന്നും കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. ഫുൾ സ്റ്റക്ക്. പർവീസ് ബ്രോ വിൽ പ്ലേ ബ്രോ വിൽ പ്ലേ. You need to wait one game. Okay, actually someone requested before you. Please wait one game. Okay, 1-2 game. You can please wait 1-2 game. Then I will add it. Okay. എടാ സഞ്ജയ് സോറി. നീ നന്നായി കളിച്ചു. പക്ഷെ എനിക്കൊന്നും കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല. നീ വെറുതെ ചറവറ അടിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കുക ഗോൾ. അത് ചറവറ 5 ഗോൾ അടിച്ചിട്ട് മനസ്സിലായില്ലേ? ഞാൻ കുറെ നേരം സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ചോദിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. സ്റ്റക്ക് ആയതുകൊണ്ട് നീ കേട്ടില്ലാന്നോ? നീ മൊബൈൽ ആയതുകൊണ്ട് കേട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടാവില്ല. പക്ഷെ നീ നന്നായിട്ട് കളിച്ചതാ. നീ ആദ്യത്തെ 2 ഗോൾ നീ ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ട് അടിച്ചതാ.
Hello and
Nice
welcome
game.
one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The sky
ഞാൻ ഫോർമേഷൻ
clear,
മാറ്റിയിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല.
the noise is fervent,
ഓക്കെ ഫൈൻ.
atmosphere frenetic.
നീ കളിച്ചോ ഞാൻ റീസ്റ്റാർട്ട്.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Stoichkov. And he's cut it out. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petty.
Could be danger here.
അതെന്താ സ്റ്റക്ക് ആവണം? എടാ സ്റ്റക്ക് ആവണം. എടാ അതൊക്കെ സ്റ്റക്ക്.
Listen,
അവിടെ ബോൾ ഒന്ന് സ്റ്റക്ക് ആക്കിയടാ അവൻ.
reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
സഞ്ജയ് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ആ ബോൾ കണ്ട് സ്റ്റക്ക് ആയത് മനസ്സിലായില്ലല്ലോ, എന്നിട്ട് നീ ഗോൾ അടിച്ചല്ലോ കൊണ്ട്.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Messi! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is a little undercooked. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rummenigge.
Al Nassr really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That is good alertness. No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Luis Suarez, and he's picked out the run. Rodri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's played him through. Oh, well played, well played. Look at the space here. Rummenigge! It's there!
Nice dribble.
Through butter. They have done it again. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Kawasaki Frontale are sitting pretty. 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Kunde spots it and intercepts. Kawasaki Frontale looking to pass their way through. Rummenigge. Luis Suarez. Real chance!
Wow, nice goal, nice goal.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
No way through there. Messi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So no shortage of
ഒരു
thrills,
ഷോട്ട്
no
പോലും കയറിയില്ല.
shortage
എന്താണോ?
of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Al Nassr now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Stuck ആവാടാ.
Kawasaki
എന്താ മനസ്സിലാവുന്നില്ല.
can breathe again, just. Well, he's through to Paul.
Stuck
A
ആവാ.
real chance and a real let-off.
Kawasaki frontal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And that has put paid to that. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
But they've got it again. And that has earned a reprieve for the time
The
being.
attendance for this match was
Luis Suarez.
71,649.
Kawasaki Frontale finding their passes. And he's and Messi!
എന്ത് പറ്റിയടേ കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ലല്ലോ.
Comfort, yet
What happened for me?
easing away. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a piece.
ഫോർമേഷൻ മാറ്റണം.
Kawasaki Frontale are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now this could be a chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rudiger makes
ഇത് ഓടുന്നില്ല,
the interception.
ഭയങ്കര സ്ലോ ആടാ.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the assistant referee has
ഭയങ്കരമായിട്ട് slow ആവും.
offside. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a sharp pass. Can he get it through? Rummenigge. He's beaten the last man. Great hits.
എന്താണ് എനിക്ക് സംഭവിച്ചത്? ഒന്നും കാണിക്കും.
Goal.
ഫോർമേഷൻ ഒക്കെ പൊട്ടി.
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Kawasaki. Great chance!
ഗോളിയൊക്കെ എവിടെ ഇറങ്ങി ഓടുകയാണ്. ഞാൻ പ്രസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന മുന്നേ ഇറങ്ങി ഓടി.
And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
എന്താണ് ഒന്നും കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ലല്ലോ.
Coming on the field is number 6.
ശ്ശേ.
Kawasaki Frontale can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, easy pickings there.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely worked. Too much on it, and that's...
ചെറിയ എന്താണ് ഫുൾ സ്റ്റക്ക്.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's been cut out, well played.
ഞാൻ ഫോർമേഷൻ മാറ്റിക്കോട്ടെ.
And that's that. Al Nassr.
ഞാൻ ഒരു ഷോട്ട് പോലും അടിച്ചില്ല. നോക്ക് എന്താ പറ്റി.
Simply having
സഞ്ജയ് പോയി ഞാൻ ഫോർമേഷൻ മാറ്റിക്കോട്ടെ. 1 minute. ഗുഡ് ഗെയിം. സഞ്ജയ് റെഡി ഓട് ഇനി റെഡി എടുത്തോ. വി ക്യാൻ ഗോ. എടാ സഞ്ജയ് ഞാൻ കളിച്ചിട്ടില്ല, കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയിട്ടില്ല. നീ ഗുഡ് ഗെയിം കളി. എനിക്ക് ഫോർമേഷൻ എനിക്കൊന്നും ഓടുന്നില്ല പ്ലേയേഴ്സ്. എനിക്ക് അറിഞ്ഞൂടെ എന്താന്ന്. ഭയങ്കര ഡിലേ. ബോളൊക്കെ കൊണ്ടുവച്ചാൽ ഗോൾ പോസ്റ്റ് ഫ്രണ്ടിച്ച് നിങ്ങൾ സ്റ്റക്കായിട്ട് നിൽക്കുക. നീ കാല് ബോൾ തട്ടിക്കൊണ്ടു പോകണം. എങ്ങനെ എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് റിയൽ മാച്ച് കളിക്കാം. ഓക്കെ, എൻ്റെ റിയൽ ഫോർമേഷൻ ആയിട്ട് കളിക്കാം. ഓക്കെ, നീ LBCയിലാണല്ലേ കളിക്കണേ? ഓക്കെ, സെറ്റ്. വാ. ഇനി കളിക്ക്. ഇനി ഒരു 5 ഗോൾ അടിച്ച് നോക്കട്ടെ. വി ക്യാൻ ഗോ ഫോർ ദ റിയൽ മാച്ച്. ഓക്കെ, എന്ത് തേങ്ങയാണ് ഇടിയിലെ.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that has left him in a heap.
എവിടെയാടാ ഇട്ട് കൊടുക്കണ തേങ്ങ? പാസ് ഇടാളെ ത്രൂ ആയിപ്പോയി.
Played towards the other side. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Oh, that's a key interception. Fernando Torres. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that should get the job done.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Good spot, he's seen the run. No, it's not getting there. Xavi Alonso. Rummenigge. Now it's... He's had it! He's scored!
എങ്ങനെ അടിച്ചാൽ അടിക്കുവാണല്ലോ ഇവിടെ.
Kawasaki Frontale who take the lead.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Kawasaki Frontale have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! A lot of space ahead of him.
സ്റ്റക്ക്.
Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. The ball has bounced loose now. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And another try!
എടാ എന്താണ് ഇത്? എനിക്ക് അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല.
The score sheet, but not this time.
Manchester United really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
He can get that clear.
എനിക്ക് അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. എത്ര ഷോട്ട് എന്നറിയാമോ?
That's played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Xavi Alonso. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
There will be 1
Reprieve,
minute at a
albeit
time.
perhaps momentary. For Messi. And the first half is
എടാ എനിക്ക് ആ പോസ്റ്റിന്റെ അടുത്ത് വന്നിട്ട് അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല. പോസ്റ്റിന്റെ അടുത്ത് വന്നിട്ട് ബോൾ അടിച്ചില്ല.
where they want to be. Just one goal and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Messi with the short one. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's being shifted off it. Shifted upfield. Oh, they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's Luis Suarez! And the keeper
എന്തോ
has
പ്രശ്നം
reacted
പറ്റി ടീം സ്കോഡിൽ.
superbly there.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kawasaki Frontale have their second corner now. They've played it short. And here's Xabi Alonso. A real chance!
എടാ എന്താടാ ഇതൊക്കെ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാനാണ്? ഒന്നും ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. പൊട്ടിക്കാൻ തോന്നുന്നു.
Threatening to pull clear. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah,
There's the shot!
ഡിഫൻസ് ഫുള്ള് പൊട്ടി.
And more and more and more.
The attendance for
surely
this match
that
was
settles it.
71,649.
Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Kawasaki Frontale find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Might be danger here. That's really well cleared. And he's only too happy to take that back. Luis Suarez looking to add to... Can he finish? Keeper's got his work done.
Oh, no,
എന്തോ
that was a
പറ്റിയടാ
chance.
സഞ്ജയ് ടീമിന്.
What a chance.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Kawasaki Frontale have their
Coming
third
on the
corner.
field is number 10.
Messi goes short. Alonso. He's cut it out.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi. And here's the chance to counter. He's looking to set free a runner. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. So nearly the perfect ball. Luis Suarez. He's in here.
എന്താടാ ഈ പൊട്ട് അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ലടാ പൊട്ടി.
Manchester United are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack for that matter.
Hoisted in.
കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ലടാ.
That's a frustrated figure
ഞാൻ
right
നിർത്താൻ
now.
പോവാണ്.
He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that. And
Great chance!
എനിക്കൊന്നും അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. എന്ത് ചെയ്യാനാണ്?
Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Number 21.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
ഒന്നും കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല.
Coming on the field. Number 22.
ഗുഡ് ഗെയിം എടാ ഗുഡ് ഗെയിം. എൻ്റെ പ്ലെയേഴ്സൊക്കെ മോഞ്ചിഫൈഡ് ആയിട്ട് കളിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ബോളും തൊടുന്നില്ല, ഒന്നും ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല.
Number 3.
ഓടുന്ന പോലും ഇല്ല.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. It's become a case of men against boys.
കണ്ട ഫുൾ അവിടെ സ്റ്റക്ക് ആയിട്ടേക്കാണ്. ഓടുന്ന ബോൾ എടുക്കുന്നില്ല. ബോളൊക്കെ അവിടെ ഇട്ട് കൊടുത്തിട്ട് ഓടുവാണ്. പിന്നെ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാനാണ്?
And that will be the final act.
ബോൾ അടിക്കുന്നേ ഇല്ല.
Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against a...
നോ വേ. ഗുഡ് ഗെയിം എടാ ഗുഡ് ഗെയിം. നൈസ് ഗെയിം. ഫസ്റ്റ് കളി ഞാൻ ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് ഇത്രയും കളി കണ്ടിന്യൂസ് ആയിട്ട് 2 കളി പൊട്ടണേ. നമ്മൾ റിയൽ സാധനം തന്നെ എടുക്കാം. എന്താ സഞ്ജയ് എനിക്ക് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ലടാ. എന്തോ വല്ലാത്തൊരവസ്ഥയാണ്. ബോൾ അവിടെ കൊണ്ട് ഗോളിൻ്റെ അവിടെ കയറിയിട്ട് വെറുതെ നിൽക്കുകയാണ്. വെറുതെ ഗോൾ കൊണ്ട് ആ ഗോൾ പോസ്റ്റിന് ആദ്യമായിട്ട് അടിക്കണില്ല, വെറുതെ നിൽക്കണം അവിടെ ബോളും തട്ടി വെച്ചുകൊണ്ട് അടിക്കുന്നില്ല. പിന്നെ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാനാണ്, അടിക്കണ്ടേ അവൻ. നെറ്റ് സ്ലോ, ഭയങ്കര സ്ലോ നെറ്റ്, രക്ഷയില്ലാത്ത സ്ലോ. ലാഗ്. ബോളൊക്കെ ഈ ബോളടിച്ച ശേഷം ഞാൻ കാണുന്നു.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful
Hey,
evening
Moinak
and the
Chinmani
promise
Kamanu.
of
Hi,
a
bro.
match that will really get the juices flowing.
Yeah, bro, we
Venues
can play.
rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Rummenigge. Now it's Luis Suarez. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like...
Hey, Moinak, we can play, bro.
His tenacity, he's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Rummenigge. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Suarez is onto this. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's gone for a throw-in. Well, that's an inviting ball. In with the challenge. It's Fernando Torres. Nicely weighted ball. Great chance! They score! And it's Kawasaki Frontale who take the lead.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have
Players
the first
on
goal.
ball.
I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Some really good ball movement. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, shooting chance!
എവിടേക്കാണാവോ അടിച്ചിട്ട് കൊടുക്കണേ, ഞാൻ നിർത്താൻ പോകും.
Again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Kawasaki Frontale are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a fabulous ball. And the finish! They are rampant!
Players ഒന്നും ഓടുന്നില്ല.
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Simplicity itself.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Kawasaki Frontale.
ദുരന്ത കളിയായി, ദുരന്ത കളി.
Real strength now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Luis Suarez.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
And it's Messi. Rummenigge. And the first 45 minutes are up. So you hear the chants of easy, easy. And those are entirely justified.
3 ഗോളൊക്കെ
3-0 after
എപ്പോഴാണ് അടിച്ചത്
45
എനിക്ക്
minutes, and
മനസ്സിലാവില്ല
it is
എങ്ങനെ
hard to
സംഭവിക്കുന്നത്.
believe that there won't be more after the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Luis Suarez. Real chance! It's in!
ഒന്നും ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റണല്ലോ.
Over the hills and far away!
എൻ്റെ
No
ഡിഫൻസ്
catching
ഫുള്ള്
them
പൊട്ടാം.
now! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
And that means just one thing. Match ball. Decent hit!
ഓടുന്നില്ല, ഡിഫൻസ് ഒന്നും ഓടുന്നില്ല. ഞാൻ സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോവാണ്. ഗെയിം റീസ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും.
Heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so
Players ഒന്നും
one-sided
ഓടുന്നില്ല.
now is getting scary.
ഓടാത്ത എന്താ, എനിക്കതാ മനസ്സിലാവാത്ത.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
നെറ്റ് എടുക്കാത്ത സ്റ്റോ.
Kawasaki Frontale are at the peak
ഞാൻ
of
നിർത്താൻ
their
പോവാണ് ഗൈസ്,
powers.
കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല.
Their opponents a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rummenigge. Now it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's
ഞാൻ
brilliantly
സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോവാണ്
defended,
ഗൈസ്,
though.
കളിക്കാൻ
It looked
പറ്റുന്നില്ല.
destined for a goal.
De Paul. Good spot. He's seen the run, and he's found a way past. Now the finish, and it's in.
നിർത്തിപ്പോണാണല്ലോ, എന്ത് തേങ്ങ കളിയാണ്.
Ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
എടാ ഫുള്ള് സ്റ്റക്ക്.
And now he has 2. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. It's one! He's put it wide.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Stoichkov. Coming on the field is number 15, Mbappe.
Some resolute defending there. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for the run. Now it's Torres. And it's Xabi Alonso. He's played him through. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rudiger gets across to intercept that. De Paul. Oh, that's delightful. And he was quick to react. Guardiola. That is good alertness. De Paul has created 1 goal already. And there's green grass ahead of him. Plenty to aim at here. Luis Suarez!
റീസ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യണം.
Horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
എടാ റീസ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യണോ ഗെയിം? എടാ ഒരു മിനിറ്റ് ഇടാ സഞ്ജയ്, ഞാൻ
Manchester
റീസ്റ്റാർട്ട്
United
ചെയ്തോട്ടെ ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്.
very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display.
എനിക്ക് ഒരു ഷോട്ട് പോലും അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല, എന്താണോ?
There was to be.
എന്താ സംഭവിച്ചത് എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവല്ല. കോപ്പ് ഒരു ഷോട്ട് പോലും അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. ഒരു ഷോട്ട് പോലും അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. I don't know why. എന്താ എടാ എന്റെ ഗെയിം ഫുള്ള് ലാഗാ, ഫുൾ ലാഗ്. നീ എന്റെ ലൈവ് കണ്ടു അപ്പൊ മനസ്സിലാവും, എന്താന്ന് എനിക്ക് അറിഞ്ഞൂടാ. നെറ്റ് ഫുള്ള് ലോക. Yeah, Moinak bro, next I will add you, I think. My network is totally low, totally not working properly, Moinak bro. That's why I'm trying to play with multiple formation. My network totally damaged. My 5G network is not working properly. സഞ്ജയ്, എനിക്ക് നല്ലൊരു കളി കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ലല്ലോടാ, അതാണ് പ്രശ്നം. ഇത് നീ മാത്രം ഒറ്റയ്ക്ക് ഗോൾ അടിക്കുകയാണ്, എനിക്ക് ഒരു ഗോൾ പോലും അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല, ഫുള്ള് സ്റ്റക്കാണ്. നിനക്കൊരു ചലഞ്ച് മാച്ച് തരാൻ പറ്റില്ലല്ലോ, ഇത് വെറുതെ നീ ചറ പറ ഗോൾ അടിക്കുകയാണ്, ഞാൻ മറ്റേ നൂബിനോട് കളിക്കും പോലെ.
Nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Neymar, too much on it, and that's the keepers.
ഒരു കളി സ്പീഡ് കിട്ടുമെങ്കിൽ രണ്ട് കളി പ്രശ്നമാവും. കണ്ട, ഇതാണ് എൻ്റെ അവസ്ഥ. കണ്ട, അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല എനിക്ക്. ഗോൾ പോസ്റ്റ് അവിടെ വന്നിട്ട് അത് സ്റ്റക്ക് ആവുകയാണ്. ഇപ്പം തന്നെ കണ്ടില്ലേ?
Considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Luis Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi, Rummenigge, Rodri, gently done. Oh, that's well spotted. Another side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a sharp pass. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, they could break here. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Rummenigge. Oh, here's a chance.
ഗോളിയൊക്കെ എവിടെ ഇറങ്ങി ഓടുന്നടാ? ഗോളിയൊക്കെ വെറുതെ ഇറങ്ങി ഓടുന്നു, എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവില്ല.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
It's Luis Suarez, Xabi Alonso. Now he's had a shot. It's there.
ഗുഡ്ഗടാ, നീ ഭയങ്കര കളി, രക്ഷയില്ലാത്ത അടിയാണല്ലോ. എനിക്ക് കളിക്കാനും പറ്റുന്നില്ല.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Tries to dink it in. Rudiger makes the interception.
എനിക്ക് പാസ് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല, ഫുൾ ത്രൂ ആയി പോണു. നീ പാസ് ഇടാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Petrauda.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Luis Suarez. Belletti. And he was quick to react. Kawasaki Frontale ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he's in on tries a shot! Xavi Alonso.
എടാ എന്തോ പ്രശ്നമുണ്ട് എനിക്ക് അടിക്കാൻ
Look,
പറ്റില്ല.
they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
മൊത്തം ഷോട്ട് അടിച്ചിട്ട് പോണില്ല.
The attendance for this match was
No, that was never going to make it.
70,987.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. That's a nicely measured pass. Picked out brilliantly. Hit! Surely now they are well and truly.
ഗൈസ് ഞാൻ സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോവാണ്, നെറ്റ് കിട്ടുന്നില്ല. ചുമ്മാ വെറുതെ
Cruising away. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Kawasaki Frontale find a position of real strength now. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Kawasaki Frontal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's run loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. No, again, there's no way through. And it's Luis Suarez. Neymar. That is good alertness. De Paul. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Luis Suarez. And he's running through. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. Interesting ball. Messi works it forward. Xavi Alonso. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. He's through here. And that's been intercepted. He ran
പാസ്
that
എന്താണ്
really
ഇങ്ങനെ
well to stop.
പൊട്ടണം, ഇങ്ങനെയല്ല ഞാൻ പാസ് പറഞ്ഞു.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's that.
മൊയിനാക് ബ്രോ, എടാ ഞാൻ വേറെ കളി കളിച്ചിട്ട് വരാം, വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യേ.
Game of
എനിക്കറിയാം ഇത്
chance
എന്താണ്
and
നെറ്റ്
shots.
മനസ്സിലാവില്ല.
The winners were so
മൊയിനാക് യു ആർ ദെയർ?
a side that
എടാ ഗുഡ് ഗെയിം സഞ്ജയ്. നിന്നോട് 2 ദിവസം കളിച്ചാലേ ശരിയാവുള്ളൂ. ഫസ്റ്റ് ടൈം ആണോ ഉണ്ടാവുന്ന ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ട്. മൊയിനാക് ബ്രോ, ആർ യു ദെയർ? Join the same room. എടാ സഞ്ജയ് ഒന്ന് ലെഫ്റ്റ് അടിച്ചടാ. എടാ സഞ്ജയ് ഒന്ന് ലെഫ്റ്റ് അടിച്ചേ. എടാ വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യേ, ഞാൻ ഒന്ന് എവനോടൊന്ന് കളിച്ചു നോക്കട്ടെ. എവനോട് എന്നാണോ നോക്കട്ടെ, കളിച്ചു നോക്കട്ടെ. ഗെയിമിന്റെ പ്രശ്നമാണോ? മൊയിനാക് ബ്രോ ജോയിൻ. എടാ നിന്റെ ട്രിപ്പിൾ നല്ലതാ കേട്ടോ, നല്ല നൈസ് ട്രിപ്പിളിങ്. എനിക്കിവിടെ നെറ്റ് ഭയങ്കര സ്ലോ. നീ ലൈവ് കാണാൻ മനസ്സിലാവും. നല്ല നീ നമ്മളെ കളി എടുത്ത് നോക്ക്, ലാഗ് എൻ്റെ കളി കാണാൻ നമുക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവും. ലാഗോട് ലാഗ്. പിന്നെ ഞാൻ ലൈവ് ഇടണോന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചിടുന്നതാ.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. Now it's Maradona. And the shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a
എടാ നിന്റെ കളിക്ക് മാത്രമല്ല ഈ പ്രശ്നം സഞ്ജയ്, നിന്റെ നെറ്റ് എന്തെങ്കിലും പ്രശ്നമുണ്ടോ?
They just didn't anticipate on heels rather than toes.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So, a breakthrough already. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Picked up, shot a goal! They did it! They have
എടാ സഞ്ജയ്, നിന്റെ കളിക്ക് മാത്രമേ ഈ കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ലല്ലോ, നിന്റെ നെറ്റ് എന്തെങ്കിലും പ്രശ്നമുണ്ടോ?
out of the blocks.
എനിക്ക് നല്ല സ്റ്റക്കാണ്, ഇത് കുഴപ്പമില്ല. നോക്ക്,
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted.
Can he put it away? And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's managed to get rid. Beckenbauer. And it's Rivaldo. Haaland, who does have an assist to his name. And he welcomes it in. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Manchester United finding their passes, and he's managed to get free. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Nice interception, well timed.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Defending of the desperate variety. Good read, needed to be. A searching ball that into space. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Manchester United have ultimately had the better of things in the first half. Ahead. Vinicius Junior! And another try! And he hits the net! Manchester United are back on level terms with a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, well played, well played. And that has been clubbed away. Haaland. Real chance hit. Vinicius Junior! A real chance and a real let-off.
ഡിവൈസ് ചൂടാകുമ്പം കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല, ലാഗ് അടിക്കുക. S24 എല്ലാം അടിച്ചാൽ മതിയായിരുന്നു.
Coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And he opts to go forward, and it's lofted through here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Aimed beyond the defence, pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Now it's Torres. Cleared away. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh no, what has happened here? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Very nicely done. Oh, that's a key interception. Played out to the left flank. And here's Neymar. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field is number 23, Rodri.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, played right into his path. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak
നമുക്ക്
execution.
എന്തൊക്കെ മിസ്റ്റേക്കാണ് ഞാൻ കാണിക്കുന്നത്.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Maradona.
എന്തിനാണ് ഞാൻ പാസ് ഇട്ട് കൊടുത്തത് എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവും.
Beckenbauer.
ഞാൻ പാസ് ഇട്ട് കൊടുക്കുന്നു തിരിച്ചങ്ങോട്ട്.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
As scores
So
are
a
level
brief
after
breather
90 minutes,
and then
there will
extra
now be
time.
30 minutes of extra time. Substitution on the field. Number
ഈ
20,
വ്യക്തിസ്റ്റിലാണ് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
number 41,
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's beautifully weighted.
number 10, Berbatov,
Messi.
number 18,
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
number 9, Dixon, number 8, Joshua Kimmich, number 17, Van Dijk.
കളിയുടെ പെട്ടെന്ന് അങ്ങോട്ട് ഫോട്ടോ നടത്തിയിട്ട് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. എന്നിട്ട് കൂടെ പോസ്റ്റ് അടിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുക. സഞ്ജയ് നീ ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ടാ? സഞ്ജയ് ബ്രോ അറിഞ്ഞൂറാ നെറ്റ് ഭയങ്കര സ്ലോ. ഇവിടെ മഴയും നല്ല നല്ല ഇടിയും നല്ല മഴയാണ് ഈവനിങ് തൊട്ട്. അപ്പൊ നെറ്റ് ഭയങ്കര ഷോകാ.
Scene two. Oh, easy pickings there. Here's Felt and the shot.
നെറ്റ് ഭയങ്കരമായിട്ട് മഴ പെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ മഴ പെയ്തിൽ തന്നെ ഏഷ്യാനെറ്റ് ഭയങ്കര ഞാൻ വിളിച്ചു. അപ്പോൾ അവർക്ക് ബാക്ക് എൻഡ് ഇഷ്യൂ എന്നാ പറഞ്ഞു വിളിച്ചപ്പോൾ. അതെ റൗട്ടറിന് എന്തോ പ്രശ്നം ബാക്ക് എൻഡിൽ ഫിക്സ് ചെയ്യുമെന്നാ പറഞ്ഞു. പക്ഷെ ഇതുവരെ ശരിയായിട്ടില്ല. ഭയങ്കര ഡിലേ. നീ ലൈവ് കണ്ടില്ലേ?
Gets his pass away and he's in on goal. He's cut it out.
കണ്ടാ?
Yes, he's done it.
എടാ അതാണ് എനിക്ക് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. അതല്ലേ നീ ചറവറ ഗോൾ എനിക്കൊന്നും ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. നീ ചറവറ ഗോൾ അടിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്, എനിക്കൊന്നും ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. ഞാൻ ചെയ്യാൻ ഇപ്പം തന്നെ കണ്ടില്ലേ? ഇതാണ് ഞാൻ നിർത്താൻ പോവാണ്. എനിക്ക് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. വെറുതെ ചുമ്മാ തോക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് കളിക്കണതിനാ.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That looks a decent ball. Adams kept his eye on it and he's there. Half-time extra time.
എന്താണെന്നൊരു ഐഡിയ ഇല്ല. ഈ ഏഷ്യാനെറ്റ് നെറ്റ് മറ്റേ കേരള വിഷൻ മറ്റേ എടുക്കേണ്ടി വരുമെന്നാണ് തോന്നുന്നത്.
15 minutes, a truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near
നീ ചറവറ ഗോൾ ഞാൻ കള്ളം പറഞ്ഞല്ല ബ്രോ. സീരിയസ്ലി കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല.
Pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? The hostilities have already resumed. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end?
അങ്ങനെ വെറുതെ ഞാൻ പാസ് കൊടുക്കണ ഗോളിയൊക്കെ ഇറങ്ങി ഓടും. ഗോളിയൊക്കെ വെളിയോട്ട് ഇറങ്ങി ഓടും. ഇപ്പൊ നോക്കിയോ?
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good.
അതാണ് അവസ്ഥ.
Running sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. He could be in here. And he's there to belt it away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him.
ഞാൻ സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ചെയ്യാണ്. കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. Going to stop. നാളല്ലേ നേരത്തെ വരണം. ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ്. എടാ സഞ്ജയ് ഫ്രണ്ട്സെ കൊണ്ട് ഒന്ന് ഷെയർ ചെയ്യട്ടെ. നാളെ നന്നായിട്ട് കളിക്കാം. ഇന്ന് അലമ്പായി പോയി കളിച്ചത്. വെറുതെ ചുമ്മാ കളിക്കുമ്പോൾ എടാ ഫ്രണ്ട്സെ കൊണ്ട് ഒന്ന് ഷെയർ ചെയ്ത് എൻ്റെ വാട്സാപ്പ് ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഞാൻ മെൻഷൻ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഒന്ന് ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യാട്ടോ. ഓക്കെടാ. താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച് ബ്രോ. എടാ നാട് എവിടെയാണ്? പ്ലേസ് എവിടാ? താങ്ക് യുടാ മോനെ. താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ സപ്പോർട്ട്. കോട്ടയം. എടാ ഞാൻ ട്രിവാൻഡ്രം. എടാ ഫ്രണ്ട്സൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഒന്ന് സബ് അടിപ്പിക്കുക. നമുക്കിങ്ങനെ പ്രൊമോഷൻ ചെയ്യാൻ നമ്മൾ മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. പൈസയൊന്നുമില്ല. യൂട്യൂബിൽ നിന്ന് പൈസയൊന്നും കിട്ടുന്നില്ല. സോ നമ്മളിങ്ങനെ വായ്ത്താളം വിട്ടിട്ടാണ് ആൾക്കാർ ആഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമെങ്കിൽ ആഡ് ചെയ്യും. എനിക്കിന്ന് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല ബ്രോ. നെറ്റ് ഭയങ്കര സീനാണ്. ഇവിടെ മഴയൊക്കെ ആയതുകൊണ്ട് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റും. നാളെ ഒരു 8:30 9 ഒക്കെ ആകുമ്പോൾ പാട്ടോ. ആ സ്റ്റാർട്ടിങ് ഒന്നും കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ഈ ഒരു 11 മണി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നെറ്റ് കിട്ടത്തില്ല. 10-11 മണി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നെറ്റ് കിട്ടത്തേയില്ല. എന്താണെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയില്ല. ബട്ട് നാളെ തൊട്ട് നേരത്തെ വാ. ഓക്കെ, ടേക്ക് കെയർ. ഗുഡ് മോർണിംഗ്, ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ്. സേഫ് ആയിട്ടൊക്കെ ഇരിക്കും എല്ലാവരും. ഓക്കെ, ഫ്രണ്ട്സിനെ ആഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ മറക്കണ്ട. ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ്. ലവ് യു.